Hey everyone, how's it going? No, oh, come on. Okay, everybody. Um, just doing an afternoon check-in. See how everyone's doing. Matt's at work right now. He may have to work late, but he was definitely hoping to be by here for 4 to go on. I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. If it's going to be later. Not 100% sure. Who's going to be the first one to say hi? We're about to find out. So, just doing a check-in with you guys, testing the equipment some more. But yeah, Matt will be here hopefully for 4 o'clock. We're not sure. He may have to work late, but we will find out. Um, just wanted to check in with everyone, see how everyone's doing. Also, give updates on what's going on. Catch a couple different people. We went on yesterday. Nope, the day before. I went on Tuesday. Tested some equipment, gave some updates to everyone. Um, but figured we'd do another test of the equipment slash check in with everyone, give them updates. I swear I'm not sick, so don't worry. Okay, here we go. So the stream is showing up green, which is good to see. Um, Overall, we seem to be doing pretty good with the computer. We've probably fixed any issues we had, so that's good. Um, at least for now, it's fixed, so we shouldn't have any issues with streams. Um, we've talked, and there may be times where we'll tell everyone, okay, we did this break. Um, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go off for a second, a couple minutes, and then we'll go back on. And the whole idea being there would be to make YouTube videos that are like, okay, like this Saturday, Matt and I were talking. There's a good chance what we'll do is we'll do that Inception break. When it's done, we're going to end the video and then we'll go back on and try to sell some more stuff immediately. It's more of just keeping the videos like, okay, if you bought into the Inception, here's the video for you. Definitely with some outsiders that will hopefully be coming through eBay. You know, it will make it easier if we just say, okay, real quick, we're going to go off the air. You know, I'd rather break up our videos too, anyways. And if we sell three, you know, I don't mind doing multiple things at once, but I think it's nice sometimes when you can um, separate the YouTube videos. So if you wanted to check in what you bought, you don't have to go through a 2 hour, 3 hour video to find out what you bought. Um, Stuff like that. So we talked about that for this weekend and possibly just doing that where we'll end the video once we're done with the first break there. Then we'll just log off and log right back on and start a new video right away. That would be for anything else we can sell. Um, so right now, yeah, on the website, again, you go to our website. We do have that Inception. Thanks, Gary. Um, yeah, we're down to, let's see. That Inception is on eBay. We have another Inception. Oh, they both say, let me fix that. That's my screw up. We'll blame Matt for it anyways. There we go. Fix that. So we have Inception 1 is on eBay. Inception 2 is down to 18 spots. That is still on just the website. We have the two tops 2020. One's at 24, one's 14. Matt's supposed to be again here later today, hopefully. When he gets out of work, he may have to work a little late. So we're not sure if we're going to be on at 4 or not. It all depends if he gets out of work on time. So he really wants to try to break something when he gets here. So he really wants to push that tops 399. The other Maddie's Corner, the Leather and Lumber has 22 available, and we just put up a Box Wars Topps 2020 Series 1. So as of right now, it would be 4 spots. No, 4 spots. See, I screwed that up real quick. Let me fix that. 4 spots at $20 each. So 4 people have a chance to buy into that a box at Topps 2020. And it's a box war. Matt was explaining it to me and everything. So it will just be, we'll random it off to one of 4 people that bought into it. And so for $20, they'd get a whole box of Topps 2020 for themselves, and we'll ship it to you. If anyone wants to buy into that. Let me just check something real quick. I'm making sure everything's up correctly on the website. Okay, yep. Okay, 20 bucks there. Okay. So, yeah, so we have that up there. So that's one thing. We're going to do something else as well, but we do have that Topps 2020 a box, 4 spots available, $20 each to win that box. And then we got the Onyx PYP with 25 spots available out of 35. So, appreciate the help, Gary, by the way, on eBay. Definitely appreciate the help and stuff. So, it's moving there. We're watching them. You know, I'm not going to lie, I'm nervous. I've never used eBay before. Well, I bought on eBay, never sold anything. So, it is a little nerve-wracking, and I have to remind myself people don't bid much until like the last minute type thing, because why would you want to bid it up a bunch? You would want to have it hopefully float under the radar if you want it, so that it can hopefully not be noticed. But I just have to remind myself, like, okay, you know, I'm just hoping we don't have a bunch that don't sell. Yeah, thanks, Gary. We would appreciate it. I'm going to talk to Matt, because again, those are boxes. We're not trying to make money, so I'll even talk to Matt, and you know, we'll see about price on that. But yeah, right now we have it $20 a spot. And we're not trying to make any profit on those boxes. It's more about just getting them to people who would want the cards at this point. Just because we don't want it to sit here. It's funny though. I'm finding cards very interesting. Because like some of the cards we're looking at buying, we've looked at buying. I mean, in all different other sports, it's quite interesting to see how a box can, you know, they can have a box from in a different sport from like 2017, and it's like, so it sat there this long. Maybe they just put it up on the websites. I don't know, but it's like a box that's that long, and all of a sudden its value goes so crazy. Matt's been looking at a couple of things he wanted to buy into, and they keep selling out on him by the time we're looking to actually get around to it. Yeah, I mean that's what we expect. That's what we expect. I mean, and that's what I would do too. You know, Gary trying to buy them. That's what makes sense. So I just have to tell myself, like, you know, it's one of those things. I just try to tell myself, like, okay, they'll sell. Like, you know, it's that type of thing. And I'm like looking at, okay, this is what we were planning. Blah blah blah. So it is kind of just scary to like just stay calm. I mean, and like I told Matt, I was watching someone else's break. They were selling a full case, and it was like I think it was the Reds. The Cincinnati Reds were at $25. By the time it was done, they were up to like $60, $75. And it was like, oh boy, wow, like holy moly. It just, no, I won't understand it. Well, no, I understand certain parts of it. I mean, it's, there's certain things I may not get. Yeah. Certain things I don't get, like, I mean, again, I just look at to each their own. You know, everyone finds value in something different compared to other people. So, even within this card market, it's, you know, there's people who have totally different, you know, wants essentially inside it of what they want to get out of it. So, it's like, again, I had to talk to Matt again about, like, calm it down. Yeah, that's what I don't, that's like the biggest, like, mystery. Matt was telling me that he was talking to people about it. It's like Zion right now in basketball, and the basketball prices Matt are showing me are ridiculous to get into breaks right now. And not even to purchase into them, but just to buy the cards themselves from the websites, so you can be a breaker. The basketball ones are ridiculous, and he's like, no one's really sure. Is Zion rising the prices up, or the prices, is basically Zion, and with them not being able to play, is it Zion really getting the price that high? Or is the emphasis of basketball putting the emphasis on Zion himself? So it was like, who's kind of raising that market? Is it really Zion or yeah, I do find it interesting. Like I talked to Matt about it. It's like interesting, like who gets a penny sleeve, who gets um, a top loader, and obviously some of it's quite clear cut, like rookies. To my knowledge, you at least penny sleeve them. Um, so it's like you got your rookies for the year, and then this person gets a penny sleeve based on being a rookie, blah blah blah. But then it's just quite kind of interesting to see out from there. It's really up to the breaker who he may like. That is just see, that is crazy, Gary. I mean, that is just it's absolutely absurd to me that like he signs a contract, hasn't even played, and his prices go up because it's kind of like this is what markets are. Whether it's cards or anything else, markets are based off a lot of expectations and stuff. Same like Matt's been doing the stock market. He mentioned you've done it. Um, there's a lot of like anything with the COVID businesses trying to deal with COVID. A lot of them are going up in price like crazy, um, with the expectation that they're doing something and all that. But it's like people. Yeah, and it's just so like he signs a contract, his prices go crazy. He hasn't even played a game. Same with basketball. My understanding they haven't played at all, or they played very little. And it's like, Matt and I talked about Zion to say like, well, for all we know, he could have played like crap this year. Chances are that would have not happened, but he may not have been as big as everyone expectations were. So if he had actually gotten to play this year, his cards could be totally different based on how he played, if he's played great or not. So, I mean, Matt's been telling me a lot about the stock market and what he's been, stock market this, stock market that. And it's funny, I've told him about the stock market, and like, dude, you just need to weather the storm. Okay, okay. Yep. No, I thought basketball played for a little before they had to shut down. I don't think they played a lot, but I could be wrong. I mean, they didn't get to do March Madness. I don't know when the season begins for basketball. I won't lie. I'm not a huge fan of basketball personally, but I'm not sure when their season begins and ends, since they can play indoors. Um, but I knew they got to play some. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure I saw they were playing a couple games, but um, oh, okay. So their season. Well, I'm gonna check. Let's see. Because I've never really looked. Okay, so October to April. Oh, see, I didn't know that. Okay, so that starts in October. Oh, okay, it does with hockey. Okay, yeah, I never really paid attention to basketball much. The most basketball I ever really watched was when I was like younger and would have to go to the YMCA. I remember having to wait for some other kid who got tutoring there for hours after school, and I would watch the NBA. At that point, I would watch the games, but um, so yeah, that's what we have up on the website. Um, I know Matt's just dying to break something today. Um, we'll see what he was all ticked off. He was asked to do some different work at work today, and it was the end of the world as usual. So he was not happy. He's like, I got stuff to do. He was telling the boss, I got stuff to do after work. I got stuff to do. It's like, calm it down, buddy. I said, if we break later, it's not the end of the world. If we don't get to break it all tonight, it would suck, but it's not the end of the world. We still got Saturday. Yeah, he's been very moody lately when it comes to everything lately. I feel like because it's just the stock market is making him. One minute he's thrilled with the stock market, the next he's like, "Oh, I'm down all this money," and then card wise it's the same thing. One minute everything's fine. The next, our computer wasn't working or something, and he was pissed. Nothing ever works. Or eBay's giving us a hard time. PayPal's giving us a hard time, and it's the end of the world. He gets all moody about it. It's like, dude, breathe. You're gonna have a freaking heart attack. So it's like, just breathe. The card stuff, I know he gets very worked up about. Like, it's like, dude, it's gonna be fine. And then buying into things, I already had to leave him a message and said, okay, what we'll do is you just come in. We'll hopefully break something. If not, we'll do a little talking to people, and then we'll figure out what we want to buy next. I said, we're not buying $800, $900 worth of stuff here. Let's buy a couple of things we want. We'll keep it cheap enough, and then, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm going to calm him down and be like, we got plenty of stuff that hasn't sold still, so take your time. But we'll get there, and we are getting there. I think we're getting there. Again, the computer seems to be fixed, but like right now I'm already at 40. It's only been 15 minutes, and it seems like I got a pretty big memory leak. After 15 minutes, we're already at 44 for memory. I'm going to clear the cache of it, but I don't know if that will fix it. I just don't know. Something seems to be leaking. And it's not going away. I see, and it's not wanting to go away right now, so I'm not sure what's going on. Advanced monitor. Yeah, it does not seem to want to clear it, huh? Hopefully we don't have issues then tonight. I don't know, this memory leak is pretty leaking. Oh, I'm glad I did this. Hey, Dustin. We lost. Well, yeah, this thing isn't freeing up the memory like it usually does. Holy moly, I don't know what is going on there. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure. Usually it clears it for me. Bacon. I just bought some more bacon the other day I gotta use. Change runtime. You guys ever watch South Park? If you've ever watched South Park, what was the episodes? I can't remember which episode it was. Eating bacon with Macon, where they were feeding bacon to a pig. One of the specials where they were feeding bacon to the pig they bought, Macon. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with this. It does not seem. We're at 43% full on our memory, which I'm not liking. Well, there you go. Gotta say, that was most of my childhood, South Park. Sometimes I still like to go back and just watch it, clear my mind. Simpler days, simpler jokes. It looks like at this point, I wasn't thinking I was going to need to, but I may end up having to go back to Downtown Park. Oh. I'm just seeing this, guys. I'll have to check this out after. I don't know if it's not working because we're up and running. Is something that we're doing leaking? I just do not know. Holding around 45, 46, but we'll see. After I'm done with this, we'll see what happens. Hey, Sean. What's up? So, yeah, Matt's at work again. Right now, we're just talking about what's going on in general. Kind of giving you guys an update where we're at. So, hopefully, Matt will be on to work. Matt's at work, but hopefully he'll be out for 4 tonight, as usual. We're just not sure. He may have to work a little later, so we'll see. up on the screen, as you can see. Yeah, right now that up on the screen, you can see what we have available. We just added a box Wars of Topps 2020 Series 1. 4 spots, $20 each, and it gets randomed off to one of the 4 people who bought in, so you get a whole box of Topps for yourself. So hopefully, and then Saturday for sure, we have at 2 p.m. we're going to be having what is it, 2 p.m. we have the Inception Break 1. That's going to be going on at 2 p.m. That day. So any teams that have not been bought will be auctioned off on live. I'm sure we probably shouldn't have any that aren't won, but we'll auction them off live. The Inception is a PYT, so that's based on each team. If you go to the website, you can see the 2 links on the screen, but if you go to the website, it links, if you go to it, it will link you to eBay, which will have the areas where we posted them, which will give you prices. Yeah, we weren't sure. Yeah, it's paper team. Yeah, we weren't sure. This was Matt was thinking of it. He thought it up, and he was like, "Oh, we'll do 4." At one point, he had it for like 6 people for $13 each one, or something like that. And then he was like, "Oh, that's not enough," or whatever. I don't know. He was thinking of, "Oh, if we only have 4 spots, there'll be less spots to sell compared to 8 spots for 10." So we can always change that. It's kind of the idea. If no one buys into it by the time he gets back, we may end up changing it to 8 people for $10 each. He just figured you have a really great chance of, there's only 4 of you, you got a 25% chance compared to a 10% chance type idea of 15% chance. But it's possible to change it if no one buys into it. We may change it up at that point then. I can't say yet just because got to talk to Matt about it, and I can mention it to him real quick. So he's doing a half a case of 2020 Prism. He's been showing me some cool things that All Star does for some breaks. Let's see. So he's got 2020 Prism. I think he showed me the Prism cards before in the past. Matt liked Prism. It's crazy some of these cards they come out with now, as far as the look to them, because I'm just so used to them when I was a kid. Is this All Stars you're talking about, Gary? I mean, ours is open right now. I'm guessing All Stars. I'll pull his up too and look. I'm gonna check. I don't know. It looks like this would be his. I'm guessing. I don't know if I'm on his or not. I'm guessing allstarcasebreaks.com or. I'm not sure if that's his website or not. Probably not. I feel like I'm on the wrong one, but who knows? Yeah, All Star Sports Cars. I doubt that's him. But yeah, that's what we got up right now. So things are possible to change. But yeah, he's hoping to. Matt's biggest thing right now was he'd like to get that other leather and lumber, and the 14 available for the Topps break 2. The 14 on the 399 break there. So, you guys want to just go on in, and we definitely appreciate it. We definitely, again, I mean, all you guys know, but again, we definitely appreciate the help. OMG's been very great to us, guys. You all have been, but OMG, go visit him, as you guys know. I mean, I'll just throw them out there anyways, even though there's probably just the people who know about them. So, you know, yeah, that's. I mean, eBay seems to be a good way to go. I mean, we have a good group of guys here, um, but it's only so big. So it's definitely our thought process of getting more and more people in this group, getting some new people. We just talked to a guy yesterday or Tuesday called Easy Pakizi, I think, or something like that. Really nice guy. He was actually, we were talking to him when we did an update on Tuesday. He's been very helpful with us going over computer stuff. He knows a lot about computers, so he's been very helpful about that. Um, so we definitely appreciate the help there um, with anything, because again, Lunchbox was very helpful kind of explaining what's going on, because I definitely do have a memory leak somewhere. We're up to 25 minutes in and we're at 56%, so about it's possible after about an hour it may do the same issue, so I probably won't even push it that far, but fishing for cards. But we definitely appreciate the help from all of you guys. And so yeah, we were talking to him yesterday or Tuesday, Easy Peasy, something like that is his name, and he was a really nice guy. Um, Very helpful talking about this stuff, very knowledgeable about computer issues. So, is there anything you guys are wondering? Anything you guys would like to see? Changes you may like? Um, Definitely, please let us know anything you would like to see us do next, or anything you think should change. We definitely appreciate any input on all of that. Um, just hoping to get through a couple breaks with no computer malfunctions, which should be the new case, hopefully. Um, at this point, then maybe probably wouldn't be today. I'll have to probably by the end of the day I'll have everything getting together to see what I need to do an overhaul on the computer, and maybe just wipe the computer clean and restart, so we can hopefully fix this issue. I'm already up to 60, so it's not going to last for forever. But and Matt and I have been talking. I know the little thing happened to Matt, by the way, with his cards getting stolen by the post office. We talked about it, as if you guys ever want insurance on your cards, just let us know. Definitely let us know. We're gonna try in general not to hold too many cards up like that, just so we don't ever have to get to the point of where someone's got too many cards with us. Also, I just wouldn't want, God forbid, something were to happen at the house. Even never know, house floods, whatever, tornado, whatever it could be, that we would have a bunch of product of someone who already paid for it. But um, but we did talk about it, and just in case if anyone wants it, let us know and we'll work something out. Um, I know most of them come with insurance on them, but if you want extra, just to cover if you got something very valuable, maybe that got pulled or something, just let us know. We'll definitely get you some extra insurance on that to make sure everything's covered, and just in case. Post office has been a little wonky, as I know most of you probably. I got your cards out the last batch. I got them out that first Monday, so I'm thinking that this past Monday, or was it the Monday before? I think it was this past Monday that we sent them out, and it was ridiculous. It was like most of them haven't registered for like 4 days. Um, I'll see you, Gary. Most of them, um, didn't show up on USPS's tracking for like 4 days now. So it's gotten a little like, okay, where's all the cards that were sent out to people? Right now I'm looking at them and they're all in transit, but some of them it's like, okay, what's going on here? Just deliver them already. It's getting like a little crazy. Like, please don't screw this up and lose anything. Most of them look to be about at the. Some of them are out for delivery today, so hopefully people get their stuff. So yeah, we're up to 62% on memory, so that is not looking. We would probably be able to get through a break, no problem tonight, but could be about that hour mark that we have an issue again, unless it's not clearing the memory cache like it's done in the past for me when I click here. So there's definitely some type of leak going on. So I'm actually going to let you guys go, only because I got to figure out this leak and see what it could be now. So I'm actually going to end up letting you guys all go, but we should be on later tonight around 4. It may be pushed. Matt will obviously keep you guys all updated in the chat, in your messages on Twitter. Matt will keep you guys updated, but that's going to be the hope as of right now, is around 4 p.m. It may be a little later, but we'll definitely, at the very least, we'll be on to talk and shoot the shit. Matt will be here, so I'm going to let you guys go so I can figure this out. So I'm going to have to turn off the chat, unfortunately, shut it down just so I can try to figure this out and see about getting it temporarily cleared, because it's just really, really high right now for some reason. So it was good talking to you guys and seeing you guys, and we will catch you later today.